Hey everyone, welcome to T3 Wargaming. My name is Scott, and today I am joined by Nicole.
Yet again.
She's back. Today we are playing 2,000 points of Age of Sigmar, and we will be playing Daughters of Khaine versus Nighthaunt. I am running the Nighthaunt.
It's a bit of a flip this time, isn't it?
Yeah, so normally, it's the opposite way around, but hell...
New Year.
New Year, probably not new army, but we'll see.
What are you saying about Nighthaunt?
Alright.
Good things are coming.
So we're gonna be playing Feral Foray, and this should be a good one, actually.
It's something that I think Nighthaunt's a little bit stronger at, because Daughters of Khaine will have to spread themselves a little bit thinner, and Nighthaunt do have that mobility if holes appear to drop in, but I do know these tricks, so...
No. Daughters are going to win this one. You may as well turn it off now. It's fine. No, we'll see what I can do. Anyway, so... Yeah, you're practicing for a tournament coming up this weekend.
Yeah, on Sunday we've got a tournament up in Toowoomba, and I thought I would give Daughters of Khaine a try this year, see how I go with them, something a bit more competitive outside my normal style.
Yeah.
But seeing Nighthaunt across the other side of the table from me does make me want to go back. Glutton for punishment.
That's why I did it. I want to keep my Daughters of Khaine for myself. Anyway, so we will come back with the armies and the setup, and then we'll get this party started. All right.
Let's go.
Let's go. All right, Nicole, let's start with you. What have you got in your list? This looks very familiar.
It looks awfully familiar. Something I learned when I've been playing armies is to stick to one list. If it's not broke, don't fix it. So I'm sticking with this list to see how it goes for a while, and it is typically the list. So.
Very good advice for new players.
Yes.
Stick to your list.
Yeah, Scott, something that you're very good at, aren't you?
I'm very good at that.
I know. Mm-hmm. So again, we just got my Scott's units of two witch elves, which I have borrowed, with a little Morathi sitting in the middle, who now knows all the spells with the FAQ. So
and didn't get a points increase.
No,
Lordy.
Though we did have to shuffle this list a bit, because the bow snake ladies did go up.
Oh no.
But I still managed to fit in 15.
I know. So you've come from what, 1935 to 1965.
It's tough. I have to say it's tough.
It's a hard life.
And then we've got the Medusa on the Bloodwrack Shrine.
Yeah.
We've got 2 units of the Shadow Stalkers. One here on this side, one on this side. You'll notice I strategically tried to zone out a 9-inch bubble around the back and side of my army.
Why did you do that? I wonder.
I don't know. You might have to explain it to me with your Nighthaunt deployment.
All right.
I've got the Shadow Queen on this side.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much it. 2-drop deployment.
2-drop deployment. You're Kelt Nar, so
Keltnar.
you've got those harpies coming in behind you.
5 harpies to come down.
And you've got the Bloodwrack Viper as well.
Exactly, the best spell and the first spell I normally like to cast just because it's such a fun little thing.
Fun.
Fun for me.
Yeah.
Maybe not for you.
All right.
Okay.
Well, we'll come back with mine.
Let me just say, this is actually really weird.
Why?
I have played Nighthaunt a few times, but
Right.
I've not had you play Nighthaunt against me for a long time.
I think I've only played them once before.
Yeah.
So this should be good.
This should be good. All right.
All right. So on the table, I have a unit of Glaive Stalkers.
Mm-hmm.
I have a unit of Chain Rats.
Mm-hmm.
I have a Guardian of Souls.
Mm-hmm. Will he be as good as my Harry?
Probably. We'll see.
We'll see.
See how it goes, because your Harry's crap at casting spells.
He is,
we'll
but
see.
you can never kill him.
That's true.
Mm.
We've got 10 Chain Rats.
Yeah.
We've got 2 units of 4 Mimons.
Yes.
And we've got Big Drug, Fort Kicker, whatever his name is.
As a mercenary.
Mercenary.
Yep.
And we've also got my General, which is Dreadblade Harrow, hiding at the back.
Surprise, surprise.
if you're gonna do this is the best way to go, just so you can teleport units around. In reserve, we have Lady O.
Yep.
We have 10 Reapers. That's 11, but I'll get rid of 1, so it's fine. I've got a Spirit Torment, a Knight of Shrouds, and a unit of 10 Dreadblade Harrows with the Mortis Terminexus spell.
I'm loving watching you struggle over these names.
Awful. In terms of spells, I cannot remember for the life of me, but I remember one of them is Shade Mist.
Yes.
Which is on this guy.
Yes.
And then I think Lady Olinda, I've given the one where you pick a unit, roll that equal to their wound characteristic. Every 6 is a mortal wound.
Spirit Drain.
Spirit Drain. So we'll go with that one.
It's going to be interesting. We're going to be helping each other out with the rules.
No, I've got this.
All right.
Should be good.
All right. So we'll come
see.
back with...
So...
Oh, yeah. So I outdrop you. So
You do outdrop me. So you get to pick.
Okay.
So just a quick one on Feral Foray. It's the 6 objectives.
Mm-hmm.
It's hold 1, hold 2, hold more, and then from turn 2 you can burn one of your opponent's objectives if you are holding it and you're within an inch of it for an extra point.
Yes.
Other than that, it's normal battle tactics, Realm of Gur, 2021, GHB, and we'll go from there. All right.
So, I've given Fast Turn away. Well, Scott to go take it. So it gives him 2 command points. I get 3 command points. We both try to get an extra one with heroic action. How did it go?
We both failed.
Yeah.
It's a good start.
Good start.
Good start to the day.
Mm-hmm.
However, I did manage to cast a spell,
Mm-hmm.
which was Shade Mist, and I've just put it on these chain rafts down here.
Yep.
So they are now -1 to wound.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, that's about it. So I've gone for Monstrous Takeover because it's super easy to do at the minute because I'm worried about him dying.
Pew pew.
Very possible.
Mm-hmm.
So now we're going to go into the movement phase where you'll see me stay 24 inches away from a certain unit.
Ooh.
So,
Did actually...
look at these brave heroes rushing up the field. Oof.
It's like, did anyone actually...
So everyone just shuffled. I'm trying to stay 24 inches outside of the bows just so they can't shoot in the hero phase. Take a unit off and then shoot again. So she's only going to be able to get to shoot them once next turn. But we'll see how that goes. So yeah, everyone just moved up a little bit. I've not brought anyone down from the sky yet. I don't see the point. So I am just going to score hold 1, hold 2. I don't hold more, but I do get my battle tactic. So that gives me 4 points as we go into Nicole's turn 1. Hokey doke.
Nice and quick.
Nice and quick.
Yeah, which is different for me. We both attempted to get command points for a heroic action. I managed to get it with Morathi.
No, I went for a dispel with
right,
old Fort Kicker.
Yeah. Wonder why.
Didn't go well.
No. So then Morathi, she gets +1 to her cast, but she's also within an inch of arcane terrain, so she was on +2 to cast.
Indeed.
So she did Black Horror of Ulgu on the Guardian of Souls up the back there. Managed to
Yep.
get 3 mortal wounds that you couldn't save.
Yep.
So that's a nice little start.
36-inch range spell.
Yeah, which is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Then did Mystic Shield on these witch elves. And then just for fun, because she knows all spells, I did Steed of Swiftness or something?
Shadows.
Steed of Shadows. So now Morathi is able to fly, which you'd think she would, having wings anyway, but maybe they're just decorative wings.
Yeah.
So she can fly and move 16 inches. So that's good.
Okay, and you've gone for monstrous takeover as well.
Yeah, just keeping it.
And you
slow and
picked
simple.
Shadow Queen because she's your only monster.
Yes.
Okay, so that's all, right?
Yep, that's all.
Oh, you've got an Arcane Bolt on.
Oh yeah, on my Blood Shrine, but.
All right, so we're going to come back at the end of your shooting phase because I'm going to start doing movement phase and shooting phase together.
Sounds good. Turn the kettle up if you want.
No, it's all right. Keep the kettle on. Keep the kettle on.
Get the brew going.
Get the brews on.
Pretty. I don't know. I'm more scared of the Nighthaunt than I probably should be.
Definitely.
I just know what they can do. So I've been a bit little defensive. Just kept everything fairly back.
It's not a race. It's not a race.
Marathon.
Right.
Yeah, moved everything up just a little bit. I was only able to get my first row in of heart renders. Heart renders?
Blood Sisters.
Blood sisters? What are those?
Blood Stalkers,
Blood
even.
stalkers? Oh man.
Alright, just to shoot these, yeah?
Yeah, so I shot 8 of them. And then Morathi was in range to give the Glaber Stalkers the evil eye. And made 3 run away because they were scared of her.
So 3 dead.
Mm-hmm.
So you've got no charges, so that's the end of your turn.
that's
I
okay.
spent a CP to keep these around.
Yep.
And that's pretty much all she wrote. So
Yeah.
you will hold 1, hold 2, not hold more.
No, let's go my battle tactic.
Score your battle tactic because she's just within 6.
Yes.
So that gives you 4 points as well. So we are currently 4 points to 4 as we go into priority. Turn 2.
Here we go.
Go for it.
2.
Lady
Not
rolls
good.
a 2. I roll a 6.
Oh, of
So
course.
I keep it. I'm gonna. Don't know actually.
Have a think about it. And come back.
I think I'm gonna give it to you
Let me have a double turn.
because I'm afraid of your double turn later than I am now.
But
I think.
you think?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think this is the right call.
All right. We'll
Alright.
find out soon.
All right.
Here's the tea.
We're all about that tea.
All about that tea.
All right. What did you go for?
Spells. You'd think with the +2, it would go off, but
how did I
someone's
go?
dice are just I think a little bit broken.
It's my unbind dice. This happened last game.
I know.
It's happening
They're
again.
warmed up now.
So you went for?
Started off. Scott made a good point that my battle tactic was to kill a battle line because there were, as you can see, 2 chain rasp there. Turned to do metamorphosis to make little Morathi a monster. That way I'd get the extra point. I was like, really sound advice. Thank you very much for being a good opponent. I mean, it would have worked if you didn't roll and stop at casting with one of the Mindborn Banshees, so then now they get an extra attack.
They do.
So then I was like, alright, cool. I'll just Black Horror Woolgoo them. You know, no problem. 11. Again, really strong. Second lot of Banshees. Rolled a 12.
Oh yeah.
Oh. So now I have 2 Mindborn Banshees that are a little bit more of a threat because they get their 2 attacks, 4 for 3s.
Then you tried to cast the Bloodwrack Viper, and how did that go?
It failed. It just failed.
You did get Mystic Shield off.
I did.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's something. So, little Morathi now has a Mystic Shield on her. And then spent a command point to give my bow ladies the opportunity to shoot, just to clear them off. That way, I'm like, cool, I've got my battle tactic. I can focus on something else now.
Yeah. Cool. And you hero action failed the extra CP.
Yes.
And I failed heroic recovery with a bravery 10.
Yeah, bravery 10. What did you roll again? What was
An
it?
11. I rolled an 11.
So one time you don't want your dice to be rolling hot. So.
Yeah. All right. So we're gonna come back at the end of your shooting phase again.
playing this so cautiously. But not too bad. Still trying to keep the back screened here, trying to make it as difficult as I can for you to try and get objectives back from me.
Yeah.
Morathi then tried to stare and failed.
Yep.
So, had to get a 2.
That lovely one.
Love those ones. And then my bow snakes was not in range of your Dreadfort kicker.
Something like that.
Something like that. Your big boy. So I split shots into the 2 units of mine or banshees. First unit, you managed to save all but 1.
Yep.
And then the other one, I managed to do the 6 mortal wounds.
And we should just kill them outright.
Yeah, because there was no hero nearby to
No.
keep them.
All right.
So on to charges.
Yeah. What charges you got?
Just big Morathi, I think.
These little girls not want to try their luck?
No, don't need to.
All right.
Don't need to. Because
Go
I
for it
can
then.
burn 1 objective a turn, yeah?
Yep. I need you to roll a double 1 into a double 1.
Okay, here we go.
Well, there's the double 1. So come on. 1 in 36 chance.
So
Come
I get to re-roll it or just
Yeah,
1?
both of them.
Okay.
Come on. Double 1 again. Come on.
No.
Oh. Roll it again.
Just
No.
No. But like,
No.
I'm just curious. Like, no.
No.
There's
All
just
right.
yeah. All right. So 11.
So 11
inches.
inch charge.
Yep.
Come on in.
All right.
And we'll come back at the end of your turn and see how it's gone. This has gone badly very quickly.
What can you say when Morathi comes charging into you?
Yeah.
Not a lot.
Not a lot. Not a lot.
No,
you
she
can do.
didn't wipe the unit as I was hoping.
Oh no. Poor you. How terrible your life must be.
I know, right?
Right, okay, so yeah, talk us through.
Yeah, Morathi charged in. She was in 3 inches of the Guardian Assaults, so was able to stop and do 3 mortal wounds, 1 of which you saved, 2 you didn't, so he did.
He did.
And then she managed to do 6 with her Heartrender for the first one. She did 1? No. Yeah.
Nothing with the hair and then nothing with the tail.
Yeah, though she did get 11 with the hair, which was kind of impressive, but then did...
Then completely whiffed. Shade Mist actually saved me there.
It does.
Yeah, and that is all she wrote. So we're going to go into...
Well, I hold 1. I hold 2.
Oh, yeah.
I hold more.
Yep.
And
you did your battle tactic.
So I get 5 points.
5 points. Okay, that takes you to 9 to my 4 as we go into my turn 2. See if I can do anything. Alright, we'll come back at the end of my hero phase. This is going badly. Okay, hero phase. I've gone for conquer. I'm going to conquer this one right here. Because I think I can do that. But yeah, it's not going well, this one. So no spells. So the only hero action I went for is he's gone for an extra CP.
Yes.
And he got it. What did you go for?
I tried for another CP, but failed.
You failed? Okay. No worries. So we're going to come back at the end of my shooting phase and we'll see if I can do anything. Alright? stuff down. Not everything. I've still got 1 unit of the Reapers left. So in terms of movement, these guys retreated out. There's no point in them staying there.
He did an almighty run.
He did. He kept on going on his little journey. I've brought these guys down.
So
ready to try and get some charges off.
Yeah.
Over there. Lady Linda has come down and she screamed, managed to kill 1 witcher.
Bleh.
The fort kicker threw a boulder and managed to kill 1 of the snake ladies.
Blood sisters.
But other than that, this little lady's come over here and he's gone there. So we're gonna go for some charges now.
Alright.
So the important ones, we're gonna go with this one first.
Alright.
So we're looking for a 9. And that's a 10,
Hey!
which means they immediately get to fight. Which we will probably do.
That's alright. Roll your other ones and then...
Well, cut it now, and then we'll come back after they've fought, and then I'll roll the rest of my charges. Well, so they got in. They managed to kill 6 of the witch elves.
Pretty successful.
You saved 1 of them with a 6, which killed 1 back.
Yep.
Because of the bucklers and their mortal wounds. So now I'm going to go for a charge with this lovely young gentleman.
Knightish rats.
9 inches.
So...
He can fly.
He can fly.
So he's going in.
Yep.
But he doesn't get the...
No.
Lady Alinda's going to go for a charge.
Ooh, okay.
She fails.
Yeah. This is starting to look more like it.
I forgot those were re-rolling ones as well.
Oh no, they weren't wholly within 12 though.
Yeah, they were.
Okay.
Oh well, my fault. Right. Fort kicker. He's in.
Yep. No surprise.
And on a 2-up, he's doing some mortal wounds. Nope. Definitely not. And then this young lady who's still got +1 attack.
She does, yeah.
Going in.
9.
I kind of only wanted her in if she was going to get the 10. So I'm
not going to charge her?
Do that.
Oh, you're going to waste it.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Alright, so we're going to go into my combat phase and we'll come back at the end of my turn. So, not bad, not terrible. So...
Most importantly, you've done your 3 wounds
I've
to
done my
Morathi.
3 wounds to Morathi. I've grabbed this objective, which was my thing.
Battle tactic?
He went in, he killed a few of these guys and put 7 wounds onto your shrine.
Ouches.
Which is very good. You managed to do 4 wounds to that guy, which sucks. And that's all. So I screwed up my coherency here, so 3 of these have ran away, which is a shame. But that is all. So I hold 1. You were very clever on your pile-in to stop me getting this, because he's not worth 30, he's only worth 5. He doesn't get the mightier makes rightier rule. So I hold 1 and I get my battle tactics, so I score 3 points. So that puts me... So you're on 9, aren't you?
Yes.
So you're 9 to my 7. It's still not terrible.
No.
However, I do think if you win this priority, I'm in a lot of trouble.
Alright, here we go.
Here we go. What you got? A 1. So it's mine. No, it's not.
Because you gave it to me.
I gave
Yeah.
it to you.
Here we go.
So it is mine.
It was yours, yeah. Alright.
Risky. I'm going to take it. Obviously, I'm going to take it because I have to.
You sure?
Yes.
Okay. Alright, we'll come
so
back.
we're going to come back at the end of my hero phase.
Okay.
Turning around. Nighthaunt coming back, baby. And we'll see. Alright, so
such a positive influence.
I have gone for kill a general.
Yeah.
So I'm going to try and kill her. Lady Linda helped that along by lifting her veil and doing 6 mortal wounds, which you saved 2, so she's got 2 left.
Yes.
So that was good. Ruler of the Spirit House over here brought 3 of these guys back.
Back to a full unit.
Yeah, so it's all going to plan.
All gravy.
All gravy, baby. I tried to cast a couple of spells. That was a no-go. So there was no point there. You went for an extra CP and failed as well.
Yes.
As I did. So we're going to go into my movement phase and see what we can do. See what we can see. Ladies and gentlemen, that was very successful. we did very well in so movement phase. This guy moved over here to get close enough to this objective. This guy ran so he could do the same. So now I hold that objective. This guy came over so that if 3 things die, I can heal this young gentleman. Lady Alinda auto ran to there so she could scream at everything. These guys have moved up, ready to possibly get a charge over there because they've still got the +1 attack over here. And my Dreadblade Harrow General moved up as well. We also had these guys come down, ready to make some kind of charge.
Maybe, yeah.
Then Alinda screamed. And she killed 2 of the Witch Elves.
Yep.
She did 1 wound to your Bloodwrack Shrine.
Yep.
Failed against the Bow Snakes, but then did 3 mortal wounds to Morathi. So I did my 3 wounds. I'm doing as I teach you, people. Doing as I teach you. So it's going well, actually. And then he threw his boulder and got me my battle tactic.
Finished off my general.
And I did it with a monster, so I'm getting an extra point.
Nice.
Which is all good. So we're going to go for some charges now.
Okay.
So we're going to start with this Dreadblade Harrow.
Okay, interesting.
Because if he can kill him, then I can potentially go for a long bomb charge over there.
That's a good point.
It's an 11-inch... Was that 11? What do we think?
I think
it's an 11.
Okay.
That's a 10.
So that's a no.
Which is very annoying. Yeah.
It's very
so that is very much a no.
Okay.
So we're gonna go with these.
Okay.
They get a 6. That's a definite.
That's a no.
We're gonna go for Lady Alinda. She's probably gonna get shot in the face here. So it's very risky.
Do we risk it for the biscuit?
Shot anyway. Ooh, let's go with these Reapers first.
Okay.
So they're going 10.
Nice.
So do I go for the objective?
Which is what you do. Also teach people.
I do teach people.
Points and prizes.
I am going to go at the bow snakes.
Okay.
And I get to fight first.
Yes.
I'm not going to kill the bow snakes.
So I can't unleash hell.
You can unleash hell.
But it's after you've done it.
Yes, but it's after I've fought.
Okay.
Alright, mildly successful. So the Reapers went in on the charge. They killed 3 of them.
Mm-hmm.
You then unleashed hell, killed like 6 of them. So I had to re-roll the charge with Alinda, and I failed. Good on you, Alinda. So that sucked. It's alright. And then in the combat phase, I killed 2 more.
Mm-hmm.
You killed 2 more of those?
1 or 2 more, yeah.
Yeah, 2 more of them, and then 1 ran to Battle Shock. You killed 2 of these, I think.
Yeah.
And then I managed to bring 1 back.
Yeah.
This Witch Elf managed to put a wound on the
Woo!
gate breaker before she disappeared.
Yeah.
And I've just brought 1 of those guys back.
Yeah.
So I hold 1, I hold 2, I do not hold more.
Mm-hmm.
But I did get my bad tactic, and I did it with a monster. So that is 5 points to me.
5 points? Hold 1, hold 2.
1, hold 2, did my bad tactic, did it with a monster.
Oh, yep, gotcha,
Yeah.
gotcha, yep.
So that takes me to 12 points.
All right.
Okay. As we go into Nicole's turn 3. Hero phase, Nicole. Talk to me. How did it go?
Oh, shockingly, actually. So I went for Savage Spearhead because I thought I'm already in both halves anyway.
Yep.
And I thought if I could turn Little Morathi into a monster, I'd get an extra point for it. Unfortunately, she rolled just enough, 5, and Alinda rolled a 6, so I was managing to stop it. Then tried to do Black Horror of Ulgu to maybe get rid of the Nudge Shrouds. Failed it.
Yep.
Then went for what was the last one?
The snake.
The snake. And Alinda basically just stopped it on a 12.
She did. Alinda is kicking it up a notch.
She is. Sometimes she works for you, sometimes she doesn't.
Yep.
So then rolled for my heroic action to get a command point, which I did with Little Morathi because my generals are dead. It gets off on a 2 rather than a 4.
Yep.
Spent it to make the bow snake shoot that one poor Reaper.
So I thought you were going to Black Horror of Ulgu that one Reaper off and then make them shoot Alinda.
Oh, that's actually a really good point.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, didn't work anyway.
The Reaper did his job.
It did his job. Held them up for a turn. And that's it for my hero phase. So
it is.
To my movement and shooting.
Cool. No, Lady Alinda. She's gone. She's totally gone. Alright, so you were mean.
Yes.
You threw some spears at Alinda.
Threw some spears at Alinda. You redeployed your Harridans.
I did.
To allow them to give Alinda lookout cert.
Yep.
Isn't it 2 models within 3 inches?
No, it's just a unit of 3 or more models within
Okay.
3 inches.
Yeah, cool. So managed to throw spears to do 2 damage. Then the bow snakes managed to just
Wipe her out.
wipe her out.
Would you like to see if you roll your 4 up and then you can move your harpies?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
You can.
All right.
They
so
can
we'll
move 6.
We'll move them in a little bit.
Alright, cool.
Yeah. So Big Morathi tried her stare and failed.
Yep.
And Shadow Stalkers tried to do shadowy things and did nothing.
No.
But I
Although
did
there is a
teleport
unit over
this
here now.
Yeah, kind of just wanted to put pressure on your general because he's going to be easily able to teleport to come over here.
Yeah.
So.
And you retreat Little Morathi out because
Yeah.
your whole army can retreat and charge.
Counting up.
Alright.
Yeah.
Okay, so what charges are you going for?
We will start off with.
Oh, do you want to move them 6 first?
Yeah, how about we'll move them.
Move them
and
6,
then come up
and then we'll
after
come back for your charges. The harpies have moved. Right.
Alright,
Charges. Where are we going?
charges. I will start off with the Shadow Stalkers at the back. They're elite, aren't they?
No, but they do have a leader.
Yeah, that's
So,
what I mean.
yeah.
Yeah, okay. So try and do those. They get in on a 9.
Oh, no.
What I needed. Okay.
Alright.
I will then go with these harpies. So they'll go 6.
They're in.
I'll try these ones as well.
They're
Okay.
in.
We'll go with Big Morathi. She's just
Do you want to
in.
re-roll that one?
Oh, I can too. Yeah, why not?
Would you like to re-roll that one?
Yeah. I mean, it can't get any worse, can it? Yeah.
Would you like to re-roll that
Sure,
one?
I know.
No, would you? No, that's it. We're out of ones. So she got a 3.
She's got 3.
Woo!
I think I'll leave it at that for now.
Alright, Little Morathi not going?
No point giving you the opportunity to do extra wounds on her. So.
Alright, no worries. Right, do your charges and we'll come back at the end of your turn. Okie dokie, Nicole, talk us through the combat phase.
Combat phase was not too bad. Big Morathi went in and managed to do her monstrous action and stomp off that last remaining Glavery Stalker.
The hero of the game, and you
Hero of the
stomped him
game.
away.
I know, right? Then she managed to swing and just, didn't need to do anything else.
No.
Then we got my Shadow Stalkers here, came and did 3 wounds on your general and just tie him up.
Yep.
So I can stop him teleporting if you get the next turn.
Yep.
And then the combination of the Stalkers and the Harpies managed to finally get rid of those more and more bitches
Exactly.
there.
Yep.
So,
They managed to kill 2 on their way out.
2 on their way out, and the general managed to get 3 of my Shadow Stalkers at the back.
Yep.
I spent my command point to stop them running, and then I rolled a 1 on the battle shock, so they were all good.
Oh, gravy.
So yeah, so I will score. Hold 1. I'll hold 2. I'll hold more. I'll score my battle tactic because I've got both on that side.
And you've got Shadow
I've got a
Stalkers
few
as
on
well.
that side. And then at the end, I will burn that one.
Okay, so that gets you 6 points in total.
Yeah.
Alright, so that'll take you to 15 to my 12. So
Still not too bad.
it's not
actually.
terrible.
Yeah.
Like, you are running away with it a little bit now, but we'll
I guess
see.
it comes down to this roll.
Yeah. Alright, let's do this. So, yeah.
4.
4. 5. So I'm going to take it,
Yeah,
obviously.
obviously.
And we'll come back at the end of my hero phase then. Hero phase, pretty quick. I'm out of wizards. But I've gone for Savage Spearhead. Because it's the one I can definitely get. Yeah, I think I can. And I'm going... And I went for a heal on my Night Shrouds. That boy is... he managed to heal 3. You went for an extra CP but failed.
Womp womp.
And that's it.
I then
Oh, you rally.
Yeah, I spend a command point to rally brought back one more of my bow ladies.
Yeah. Okay, so we're going to come back at the end of my shooting phase. It's going to be a quick one. Alright, so we're hanging on, skin of our teeth. So movement, I had my Knife Shrouds auto run up there to grab that objective for me. Because then I'll hold 1, hold 2, hold more. You have shuffled this guy up a little bit. These young ladies came around here. He's gone up there, and then my Dreadblade Harrow has copped out of dodge over there. And then he threw his boulder. He's the most accurate gatebreaker in the world. Managed to hit Morathi even with the -1 to hit. And put 4 wounds on her, which obviously goes down to 3, but that's my 3 wounds on her, so she's got 3 less, and Nicole's got to be very careful with her. Otherwise she might lose her.
We'll see.
So we're going to go for some charges. So we're going to start with a Chain Torment.
Okay.
And he's going 7.
Okay. Awesome. I will shoot it.
Unleash Hell?
Yes.
Alright. Cool. So we'll do that, and then these young ladies are going to charge in afterwards.
Oh, you might as well just roll the charge now. Yeah.
Okay. So they're going a massive
4. Should be enough. Yeah.
Should be enough. If not, I'll use him to re-roll it.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, and so I would, and then he would charge in and go 4 as well.
Alright.
Alright, cool. We'll come back at the end of my turn. Alright, so it's coming back. Nighthaunt, coming back. So old Gate, he's awesome.
Yeah.
If you
really
play
nice.
Nighthaunt, get a Mega Gargant in because they're awesome. He wiped out that entire unit by all out attacking and just crushing them.
Pretty easily.
You decided not to unleash Hell in the end because you only had 1 CP left.
Yeah.
So my young ladies went in with the Chain Torment, managed to kill 3. Spirit Torment killed 3. And that was about it. You didn't do a lot.
No, I only got 2, but you managed to bring back 3. So.
Yeah,
so
so
good.
We're looking good. So I hold 1, I hold 2, I hold more, and I get my battle tactics for another 5 points. So we're doing really okay. And then we're going to go into Nicole's turn, and we're going to watch the rest of my army slowly whittle away. But I'm pretty impressed with Nighthaunt. They've held on a lot longer than I thought.
Yeah.
Alright, so we'll come back at the end of your hero phase. Look, the children are playing on the floor. Right, Nicole, talk me through your hero phase.
Right, so General's dead, so I have no command points. So I tried to gain another command point, then what does Morathi roll? Oh, 1.
1?
Yes, seems to be her specialty. But managed to cast Mirror Dance, so I got both of them onto the objectives because I've gone for aggressive expansion, picking those 2 objectives.
Yep, makes sense.
Then went for Black Horror Ulgu.
Yep.
Did a wound to the Spirit Torment.
Yep.
And then cast the Snake. Favorite spell, had to do it.
Yep.
It got down, it moved, and I thought, why not? I'll try and go for the Spirit Torment. It did.
It did.
And that's all I can do currently for my movement, for my hero phase. So on to my movement and shooting.
Yes. So what did I go for? I went for a command point and I failed.
Yeah.
Alright, so we'll come back at the end of your shooting phase. Go for it.
Oh, your
Nick.
dice.
What did you do?
Well, I moved my Shadow Stalkers. That meant that you could redeploy your Gargan. So now you can test that objective. So unless Morathi can do what?
He's taken 8 wounds, so you need to do 27.
She's not going to be able to do it.
Not without Mind Razor, no.
So yep, that's all good. And then tried to shoot with my bow snakes. Forgot to check the 6s for mortal wounds.
Yep.
And you managed to save
All but 3.
All but 3.
Alright.
Yeah, that's about it. So just the one charge. We'll go with the Khaine Shadow Stalkers.
Yes.
Over here. So it's a 4.
They make it.
And then, yeah, we'll come back after combat.
Alright, no worries. Go, Nicole.
So slightly, not too bad. Not too bad. Still really annoyed about that, but that's okay. Bow snakes in combat. Who knew, right?
Yeah.
So managed to clear them off. Even managed to get your general, which is kind of sucks because I don't get to go for that battle tactic, but
True.
better safe than sorry.
Okay.
And that's about it.
So you hold one, hold 2, hold more. You do not score your battle tactic, but do you want to burn an objective?
Yeah, I'll burn the one that little Morathi is
Okay,
sitting
so
on.
that scores you 4 points.
Yes.
Which will take you to 19. So 19 to my 17 currently as we go into the final round.
Okay.
2. And a 5.
In typical fashion, I do not get a priority. So.
Alright, so I'm going to take it.
Alright.
And I'm telling you now, I'm doing Bring It Down. Because this is how I score points.
Yeah.
Alright, so yeah, I'm going to go for Bring It Down. And, well, there's no real... So I'm just going to go for a CP. I may as well just do it now. I get a CP on that guy.
Okay. I will try and get a CP on her.
Yeah.
Yes.
Awesome. So we'll come back at the end of my turn because there's just not a lot left. Masks now, because there's other fuckers in the room. Yeah. So during my turn, Mega Gargant came in and Matt managed to get rid of the Morathi.
Oh, there was one roll there that had you worried, didn't it?
Yeah, I did, like the Death Grip. I got her, but you managed to make the save.
Yep.
And that's about it. So you did a clever redeploy here, which stopped me grabbing that objective.
Yep.
So, and he's now on 1 wound left. So I hold 1.
Hold 2.
Hold 2. And I got my battle tactic, and I did it with a monster, and I killed a monster.
Exactly.
So 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. 5, 6.
6 points.
6
Yeah.
points. 6 points as we go into Nicole's last turn.
Last turn. We'll go back at the end of combat, and sorry, the Wheezy is just Stevie, the friendly dog.
There's a dog having a panic attack. Alright, so yeah, we'll come back at the end of Nicole's turn. Alright, Nicole, talk us through your last turn.
Alright, so in our last turn, COVID safe, nothing I could do in my hero phase. You chose to go for a command point.
I did, and I got it.
And you got it. Weren't able to use it though, so I went straight into movement.
Yes.
I chose Battle Tactic Conquer
Yep.
because you controlled this one. So
I did.
I teleported the Shadow Stalkers over here. The snake moved over. Sadly, rolled 2 5s, no 6s. Couldn't eat the Night Shrouds,
Yep.
so then had to shoot into them.
And he killed
and
him.
then he gone. And there's no real other point me running in, so
You get 5 points.
we leave it there. So because Scott forgot to film, do we do the on-camera handshake?
We will do the, we will do
Something.
that. Yeah.
And what was the final score? at the end?
Okay, so it currently stands at my 23
Oh yeah.
to your 24,
Oh yeah.
and neither of us got a battle tactic.
Yeah.
So you win by 1 point. And so we're going to go into the room next door and we're going to talk about it in the post game. Alright, so battle report over.
Yes. Firstly, we've moved next door under construction, so you don't need to wear masks right now in case people question us on that one.
Yeah, and it means we don't have to listen to the noisy buggers in the other room.
Though we can still hear them through the hole in the wall. So.
Yeah.
Anyway, so what did you think playing Nighthaunt?
They're not as bad as what makes them out to be.
I think having the Mega Gargant really helps. Just because you've got that additional threat that's putting out a lot of wounds, and is not going to go off the board really easily. So that's a nice little addition to the army, I think.
Yeah, I'd agree. I think I was also very lucky because I won every single priority.
I mean, but that's just you and your dice. Like, talk to anyone that plays Scott, wins most priorities.
Giving you turn 2 was not a mistake.
No.
Because you did damage, but it mitigated the amount of damage you could do because your bow snakes were only in range to kill those 2 chain rafts.
Yeah.
So, like, it really did just limit what you could do. Like, I knew I was going to take a pounding, but I'd rather get the double turn out.
Out of the way, yeah.
Yeah. But in the end, I'd say that last redeploy you did won you the game.
And your redeploy as well with that Mega Gargant stopped me from getting my battle tactic. So both of us redeployed really well.
So redeploy is still very strong.
Still very useful because it's changed now with FAQ. No, it's still the same.
The other one did.
Yeah.
Okay. But what did you think about those games?
I still think they're good. They've got a lot of play and everything. I still just need more time to learn how they play. Maybe rethink about being a bit more aggressive. I'm too used to being such a defensive player. So maybe if I'd thrown Big Morathi in there sooner. But I was just out of range to be able to, put some more wounds into your Mega Gargant. And you just managed to tie me up. I got stuck with the terrain as well. And that's all just part of the learning process. But I really miss Nighthaunt and kind of am tempted to take them this weekend. So I know what that look means. It's like, no, you're taking.
No, it's not up to me at the end of the day. But I really enjoyed Nighthaunt. I think they're good. I didn't take any battalions, so if I'd taken the time and thought about battalions, making the Mega Gargant a wizard would mean that I could take prize sorcery.
Well, not only that, but if you brought the rest of the Nighthaunt army, so you had a little bit more model range choice. I
don't know though, because even with what I had, there was plenty there for me to do the damage. And like Dora's King not renowned for having a lot of armor, so
it's
Nighthaunt's
quite good for them.
that.
Yeah.
And because of the way the battle tactics work and the game is played now, I genuinely don't think you need that much killing power in an army as long as you play right and you move correctly.
How differently do you think the game would have gone though if you didn't have that Mega Gargan?
But I didn't take the Mega Gargan for his damage. I took him for his wound sink.
Okay.
He's 35 wounds. I can sit him on an objective, and you've got to come fighting to get that objective because of the size of his base.
Yeah, true.
So he did his job. To be fair, everything I took did their job, lasted a bit longer than I thought they would. And yeah, alright, if I'd lost a priority, it probably would have been over a bit quicker.
Probably, but it's kind of good, like, because the game, it became then more of a game.
Yes.
Rather than just heavily one-sided, which again, I like about priority. It can balance the game quite nicely. But like, what units do you think you would change for Nighthaunt? Because it's interesting for me, because I'd like to see how like, people play Nighthaunt and what they think.
I'd like to try Blade Geist Revenants. My issue with Nighthaunt is that Blade Geist Revenants, Dreadside Harridans, and Grimdeath Reapers should be 2 wounds each.
Yeah.
The fact they're 1 wound each, they just die so quickly, and it makes no sense for the points cost. They should be 2 wounds each.
And the base size as well.
And the base size, so because there's so much that's struggling to get into combat because of their base sizes.
I guess with the Reapers though, they do have 2 inches, so you can stack them behind in that sense. But yeah, I agree with what you're saying.
Yeah. And I know people are going to be like, take X-rays, and it's like, yeah, but they're ugly models. Play with things you like.
I know. Everyone keeps telling me to get X-rays. I just can't. Can't do it. Nope, sorry.
Maybe look at some proxies, but...
maybe, but...
We'll have a look.
I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Anyway, we hope you enjoyed this one. So we didn't actually say the Daughters of Khaine won by a single point, 24 to 23.
Yes.
Very impressive. If I'd been able to just grab an objective or burn an objective, so if I just kept my Night Shrouds where it was, and burned an objective, it would have been a draw.
Potentially, yeah.
Yeah.
Hindsight.
Well, you wouldn't have been able to do Conquer.
That's
So
true.
what would you have done?
It's a very good point. I don't know.
So that's what cost me the game. Last movement of my game, of my turn, cost me the game. Just goes to show. Alright, so thank you for playing again.
Yes.
And you'll be back.
Yeah.
And we shall see you next time.